What's up to my 12 people this evening? What is going on with y'all? Can y'all put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? I don't see anybody in the chat. I do know that YouTube plays with the numbers, so can we get the likes up to match the views at least? If there is 8 people in here, I would like to see 8 thumbs. How does that sound, guys? Anywho, since you want to sit and listen, I actually want to talk about something. They lied to you. Your life is a whole entire lie. This world is a whole damn lie. This world and these systems was created for people to actually crash out. Why do they want to bring out the negativity inside of us instead of the positivity, the positivity? And if you can't stay on topic, you're going to get removed too. So, Prowser, I'll give you the opportunity to stay in here since you didn't know that. But if you can't stay on topic, I'm going to have to get you up out of here. So anyway, I know that people, they're not going to be feeling this topic, and I'm cool with that. I understand that, people have TikTok brains to the point where they literally can only sit still for like 60 seconds. I understand that. I understand that social media was designed for you to, have a short attention span. Because at one point in time, before social media even came into play, you was able to sit down and listen, wasn't you? But now that social media even exists and they came out with these shorts, it's like y'all brains are short. And I feel sorry for the people that was born around the time that social media even fucking existed. To be honest. Because you was born into pretty much, having a short attention span. Unless you was taught right. Unless you was taught to sit your ass down and listen. But see, that's the problem with a lot of people, and that's why y'all will remain asleep. Because y'all don't want to learn. Y'all turn away from the truth when you see the truth right in front of you. You see that they've lied to you your whole life, and yet and still you go along with the lie. You okay with running around in the hamster wheel? Running around like you going crazy. See, a lot of people don't even know that they actually are mentally not there. A lot of people don't even know that. I bet y'all don't even know that. Okay, let me help you understand, right? So these systems was designed for you to crash out, okay? That's the truth. I'm telling you the truth. Think about it, and you got to think outside the box, and you got to think deep. See, a lot of y'all minds is not like that. Like you allow other people to think for you. You can't even think on your own. So just think about it. These systems was designed to make you crash out. You got to go along with whatever the government says in order to keep what you have, right? Which is your freedom, a house, a car, a job. Hell, keep your kids. I mean, it's like if you don't abide by what the government tells you to do, either one of those things will be snatched away from you. You got to go through this and that to get medical services. When you run out of food and stuff, you got to go through this and that to get food assistance. We don't have enough money to pay for childcare. You got to go through this and that to be able to put your child. Like everything is revolving around the government. Everything. And do you not know how people don't even understand that they're not even normal? And I understand that we have to listen to authority. That's definitely understandable. But the country that we live in, the United States of America, is extremely corrupt. This corporate America was built on corruption from way, way, way back when. And they carried it on for many, many, many generations. And now it's to the point where people are out here running around cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. People crashing out on each other, killing each other. When is people going to wake up and understand that you don't have to sit and wait till the world ends, okay? People sitting up here talking about, I'm going to live my life until the world ends. Yeah, because in your city, there can be a disaster at any given moment. You better ask some people down south. You better ask some people in California. You better ask some damn body. You don't necessarily have to sit and wait till the world ends. Anything can damn happen. You can get robbed, unfortunately. You can be in the wrong place at the wrong time, unfortunately. So understand that the world doesn't just have to end. Something can happen at any given moment. And clearly, the world is ending. We are in the ending stages. So it's going to be disaster after disaster, back to back to back. Every time I look up, I'm seeing tornado after tornado, floods, all type of stuff. And I understand a lot of people got the mindset of like, oh, that's just nature. Seriously, that's just nature. That's just the way the weather is down south. That's the way the weather is in the Midwest. No. Read the Bible and it'll tell you. Anything you want to say? Oh, by the way, we got my hubby, King Lou TV. He gonna be chiming in on this conversation with us. Thank you, hubby. But do you got anything that you want to say?
Pretty much the same thing you were saying. They lie about everything.
What is something that you felt like was the truth? You know, because I didn't get to everything. So what is something that you felt like was the truth your whole life, but come to find out it was a lie?
Life was a lie.
Right.
Every way that I grew up, everything I thought, everything that I just, yeah, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, this what I want, that, I want this. I want to do this, I want to do that. And then you come to realize that it ain't got nothing, life ain't got nothing to do with none of the stuff that I thought it had everything to do with.
Exactly. See, we was born into this like brainwashed because on some real stuff, our parents were brainwashed. Your parents are brainwashed. Their parents are brainwashed. The parents before that is brain like this has been going on for generations. So they're teaching us the wrong thing unknowingly. But the thing about it is, it's like it would be easier for you to know if you will open your eyes and think outside the box and question things. See, people don't question shit. They just let shit happen. The only time y'all question anything is on social media. because y'all be playing follow the leader. You want to follow what this person doing and you want to follow the trend. So you got the same exact questions that they have, but you're not really thinking that for yourself. Seriously. So that's why it's been a lost generation a long time ago. It ain't even just the new upcoming generation. This has been going on for many, many, many years. Most of you old people out there ain't even wise. Y'all don't even have the real wisdom. Like, yeah, you got wisdom in certain areas, but you don't even know about this world for real and how they've been bamboozling you your whole entire life living to the point where you hanging on medically because you literally risk your health working a 9 to 5 for 40 years, and then you finally retired. And then when you retired, your motherfucking bones breaking down. They've been messing people's minds up for a very long time. And race don't have anything to do with this. Right now, race ain't got nothing to do with this. Now, this is just a life thing. Now, this is like all walks of life that are lost because they believe everything the government tells them. You don't even put that much effort into the Most High. Y'all swear up and down y'all believe in God. But you bowing down and worshiping 5 different idols. Don't nobody really believe in God until you really gotta believe in God. Don't nobody really want to know the real steps to righteousness. For real. Oh, it's a long contract. It's a long contract. And you got to follow that contract, especially if you claim to be a believer in God. I wonder how many people out there knew that. Or how many people already knew that, but they just decide that they want to be ignorant and live their life the way that they want to live it. Come on now. You feel me? I mean, people they really insane and they don't even know. Anytime you allow a passion of yours, anytime you allow money to drift you away from a passion, something that you're passionate about, you know your mind ain't right. For instance, these YouTube content creators, TikTok content creators, right? Let's just be 100. When you first start YouTube, and you say, I'm talking about the people that really started because they have a passion for something. So they want to put their content out there to the world. They ain't thinking about the views. They ain't thinking about the clicks. They not thinking about how much money they can make. They're thinking about how it can reach other people so that they can teach them these things, you know? But over time, when you start realizing like, oh, snap, this video just got 1,500 views. Next thing you know, you're ready to create more videos, right? So once you create more videos and you start realizing that your views is going up and then it's dropping, then you begin to feel some type of way. So now they got you all up in your head. Now you just like, now you down. Now you sad. You just had a real good day, but now you sad because you saw that your views is going down. So then next thing you know, you start gaining hella subscribers. So now you at 20,000 subscribers. You done went from nothing to really something. So now next thing you know, you're like, oh snap, I got all these subscribers. Now Now my views going back up. Now you thinking about getting paid, right? Which, okay, some of us don't mind getting paid for something that we like to do, you know. But then people start thinking about the money too much and they forget about their passion. They think about the money so much that they forget about what they really, really came on YouTube to do in the first place. So now the money start getting to your head. See? For the love of money is the root of all evil. This is why people forget where they come from, literally. These YouTube content creators, bro, some of them just, and I actually like, I adore some of these YouTube content creators. Okay, I don't idolize them or nothing. Like, you know, I just really feel like some of them, they got good personalities, you know, and it's perfect for what they do. And I enjoy listening to their content. And then you got some of these YouTubers that just feel like I'm only in this for the money. So now they constantly telling y'all to keep hitting the like button, pressuring you to hit the like button. Look, I'm going to just tell you to hit the like button while you here. But if you don't do that, I'm not finna force it down your damn throat. Get the likes up, hit the like button. Come on now. If y'all don't keep the likes up, then I'm going to have to cut this off. We ain't even going to be able to do YouTube today. Like, what? That's because some of these content creators start to understand that they're being worshipped. So they take it and they run with it. They feel like, you know, you will worship the ground that they walk on, so you will do whatever the hell they ask you to do. I mean, these people are getting out of their mind. They really think they just high up on a, and I'm not talking about all YouTube content creators. I know a lot that's like what I'm talking about right now. It's a lot of them out there. What you think?
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that they lied to us about. Too many. Way too many.
I mean, think about the food.
Mm-hmm.
Why is our food banned in certain countries?
You feel me?
Like our food is banned. It's not allowed to eat.
Bro, they feeding us human meat.
We in debt.
We in debt, but they print money every single day.
Every day.
We in debt. They want y'all to believe that. They want y'all to believe that we are in debt. The United States of America is in debt. But these motherfuckers are sitting up here printing money every single day. It's paper. Of course they're going to be able to print it every day. But it's a crime when you do it. It's okay when they do it. But it's a crime when you do it. They can print money. They can finesse the system. But just don't your ass do it. You will be a criminal. So these aren't criminals that's walking amongst us. How many felonies do Trump have? Remind me. And this dude is a whole damn president of the United States of America. Don't forget that. We have a felon in office, right? And y'all still worship the ground that he walk on. Still. Y'all still would justify everything that he do and say that's wrong. You would justify it. Because he's your God. Trump is your God. What's wrong with y'all? You know, you don't see how they've designed certain things to make people riot and have protests and like It's designed for people to crash out. It's literally not designed. It's either, this is the same stuff I tell my husband all the time. I see it like this. It's two ways out. It's two ways out. Either you gonna end up dead or in jail behind this evil, wicked country that we live in. This is why so many people that's been born and raised here are actually leaving, packing up their shit, and going to another country where they're well respected and treated right. We've been lied to. They sat here and they showed us commercials of Feed the Children, talking about it's bad to go to Africa. It's bad to go to this country and that country because they show you nothing but what? Killings. People poor, starving. But ain't that here in the United States of America? Why are they showing us what other countries, the bad part of the countries? Why is America just putting on a facade like we're just this amazing ass fucking country, but it's homeless people sleeping on the damn streets and on the sides of the roads? Homeless people living in their cars, living in shelters, like everybody ain't got no roof over their head for real. Why y'all presenting us that way? That's why people from these other countries want to come over here, because they feel like we living good until they get here and realize the disaster that awaits them. This is the worst country for anybody to live in. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I had to get as old as I am to understand that. I started realizing how much of a finesse it was a long time ago anyway. I wasn't fully out of the matrix, so I couldn't, really get it like that. But this country is designed they want to watch us crash out. What's the name of that Netflix show? Squid Games. We living in a real life Squid Games.
How many numbers do they have in the movie?
Huh?
It said we got Social Security numbers. How many numbers did they have? Didn't they have like the numbers on their shirts or something?
Man, they had some digits or something that they had to keep up with. And they was just like walking numbers.
And that's how they was identified. Just like your Social Security. Technically, that's how we really identify.
They identify us, who we are, under a Social Security number that they gave us. What the hell you need to give me a Social Security number for? What I need that for? First of all, we signing off on birth certificates that they stamped and created. Like our parents ain't just out here giving birth, naturally, and we just living life after that. We got to sign off on paperwork and certificates that they produce saying that we're born in their damn stomping grounds in their country. And then from that point forward, we have to abide by everything they tell us to do, because this land is their land.
They said it's the land of freedom.
It's not the land of the free. Why do we gotta fight for our freedom? Everybody do. Because like I said, they designed these systems for you to crash out. And I'm talking about every little piece of your life. If you work, if you go to school, whatever. If you a stay-at-home parent, if you pay bills, helping the charity, all of that. All of this is designed, every little piece of everything that I'm talking about is designed for you to crash out. Because it is their system. Their system, their say so. The damn crooked ass system that they created. You can't tell me this ain't a stage play. Because if it wasn't, why is a criminal in office and he's the face of America? Why? This man is, something's wrong with him. They had Joe Biden in office the whole time and this man was sick. He was sick and I knew it. I knew it a long time ago. He was sick a long time ago and I could see it. He was getting pale, old, extremely fast. Like, they talking about this man got cancer. As if we didn't already know that. Everybody knew this man was sick. People was even saying that suspecting that he had dementia. Have you noticed that nobody's really been talking about it on YouTube like that? You want to know why? Because either people already suspected this or they just don't give a damn. Sorry, Joe Biden. You know, sorry, Joe Biden, but yes, it is. You said watching you and not engaging is extremely weird. Yeah, but listening to me is a plus. Because I believe that y'all are gaining something listening to me. Whether you love me or you hate me. You listening. Yeah, one person left the chat. Go ahead. Keep leaving. I'm going to keep talking. Thank you. So, anyway, where was I? Yeah, Joe Biden been sick. Hell, if you ask me, the man's been dead. And they just probably had like some AI shit up there. A look-alike. Or should I say a clone? I think outside the box because I don't think like everybody else. This man been sick. How the fuck you ain't know that? Do you hear the stuff this man used to say? He used to sound extremely damn stupid. And I said, man, if you don't go lay your ass down somewhere, take your medications, bro. You old as hell, bro. Ain't no damn way you can run this country. They gonna run you. So, yeah, we've been lied to whole entire lives. And y'all gotta wake up, smell the coffee, and think outside the box. And also, another thing I want to say before I end this live is when a person feels a way about you and they already got their mind made up about you, you know, negatively, they're going to take that and run with it because that's how they feel. And nothing or nobody can change the way that they feel about you. Like, for instance, with me, so many people out there that dislike me and they hate me, but they watching me right now. Or they will be watching me. And I have grown to understand that you don't like me for your own personal insecurities. Whatever it is that you don't like about me is something that you wish that you had about yourself. And I understand that. Some people don't like me because they heard that somebody else don't like me. Okay. You just a follower, you know? Some people just don't like me because they just got way too much pride. And they just negative as hell, you know? And it's cool. But the fact that you don't like me and you're obsessed with listening and watching me and, to go run around and tell this person and that person and write it down and put it here and put it there and plaster it there and shit like that and try to use it against me or whatever you decide to do in the long run. At the end of the day, somewhere deep down inside that hate for me, there's love because you're obsessed. Okay? You obsessed. And I don't matter to you. Yeah. I don't matter to you. And you don't care about me. But you watching me says different, But you already got your mind made up about me. Are you thinking about changing your mind and saying, you know what? I actually like her. Yeah. See, a lot of people don't like me either because they know I don't do that fake shit. I don't do that fake shit. That's not me. I'm just tired of the fakeness. So if you be like, if I know that you don't like me and you approach me and you say, hey, I'm gonna be like, what up? Or I'm just not gonna say nothing at all. I don't speak to people that I know that dislikes me. What am I talking to you for? What do we have anything to talk about? You don't even have to greet me. You don't have to say hello to me. You don't have to say hi. I mean, you got some smart people out here that knows, like, I don't like her. I ain't finna say nothing to her. Hey, that's perfectly fine. I prefer it that way. You ain't even got to say a word to me. But it's people out here that dislike you and they'll still force themselves to talk to you because they feel like what? It is a requirement. It is an obligation. They feel like you're going to harm them if you find out they ain't speak to you. Like, I don't give a damn about you talking to me. Damn, that's the truth. You ain't got to say, hey, you ain't got to say none of that. You don't have to be like, hello. You ain't got to do none of that. You don't got to be like, hi, Danny, what's up? None of that. Because I know, and we both know, that you dislike me. Why don't you keep yourself away from me? Steer yourself away. And this goes for everybody else. Like, man, stop on some real stuff. When you know a person dislike you, don't waste your time talking to them and greeting them, man. Go on. They need to move around. You ain't even got to be in my face waving to me, saying hello, hey, how you doing? None of that. Just leave me alone. I want to be left alone, and I'm sure you do too, because my presence annoys you. And me talking irritates your demons. All right, I'm out.